Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today we're going to be talking about how I managed to pretty much beat Sonic at rank 15. I mean, not rank 15, rank 14, which was a pretty crazy boss fight, honestly. If I were to say, he's definitely up there whenever it comes down to like crazy amounts of like strong dudes and more annoying characters to fight as well, due to the fact that this character has a significant amount of bleed, and I did it with my SR team. So, first things first, a big thing about this fight is the fact that you just don't want to take a significant amount of damage. So you want to make sure you are the one who is leading pretty much the Sonic away from your actual team. Because if he's targeting you, then there's a low chance they'll take bleed stacks. And let's say if your team does end up taking bleed stacks, then that is going to lead your entire team to start dying fast, which makes your healer 9 times out of 10 waste. And what you need to be using is you need to be using this if possible. Immunity. If you could just run immunity, then you'll be just fine. But if you can't run immunity, that's where you got yourself a problem, and you have to rely on finishing the fight faster than I did. So, the reason I say that is because you need to control either immunity or healing, one of the two. Because the NPCs will waste all the immunity or all the healing, depending on what happens first. Uh, I think there might possibly be a way. I'm just gonna double check quick if there's a setting where we can get away with auto controls maybe. I'm not seeing a setting because I use manual lock and I use manual on almost everything here. Because technically we're not autoing, and I don't think there's a way that we could actually stop our AI teammates from actually doing anything that they're not supposed to. So sadly, I think we're kind of screwed in that department. Hence why it is going to take quite a bit of skill. So in the first phase, it's not that big of a deal. Now here, whenever you actually are fighting Sonic, you'll notice pretty much that Sonic actually does throw a kunai at the ground, then he slashes twice. I would not suggest parrying this, nor would I suggest dodging it. I would just walk. As you can see, I'm just walking away, and then I parry the last attack. But that's just because I need to hit my certain passive. You don't need to parry the last attack. You could even use Triple Staff Lily, get the AI block, or even Pretty Prisoner, and block your way out of it. Do a double block because him and Saitama are the only characters who could do a double block in this game. So right here, we're pretty much cooking. Um, the other part is after you break him, right here, he's gonna hit 10 bars of HP. Once he hits 10 bars of HP, he'll pretty much like go freak out, and then he'll throw a smoke bomb. And once he throws a smoke bomb, he'll summon 4 clones. Now, the suggested method for taking out these clones as fast as possible is by staying next to your other characters. Just stay all together. If you stay all together, you can nuke them all at the same time. As you can see right here, since we were together, we pretty much were able to nuke these guys right here. But it was just a little tedious because obviously they do attack very often. But if you can nuke them, then that'll be your best bet. Freaking. So I mean, it is totally possible to beat him in that state. So right here, the only thing you want to worry about is after you defeat the last after image clone and it's gone, he will spawn in and do like a 2,000 damage cut or more, depending on like things. This is where your bleed. This is where your characters will start bleeding heavily and hemorrhaging. This is like the phase where you want to keep as many of those immunity cards as you possibly can. I didn't know if this was the run at the time, so I kind of just wasted them, but this is the move. So here, you want to make sure that you get him as low as possible, get him to 5 bars. Once you get him to 5 bars, you'll notice that he actually goes into this form. Right here, the method is if you have your ultimate ready, you can actually ult you can ult Sonic and pretty much waste his bar and really get away with that there. That's the method. If you can get away with pretty much like killing him here or just ulting him there, then pretty much you'll never have to worry about him again. and he'll just pretty much like he won't do that move ever again. He only does that like every 5 bars of HP. So once you do that, then pretty much he's mincemeat. You could pretty much fight him as best as you can. Me, I struggled a little bit because I was freaking out at the fact that I actually pulled it off. So right here, I pretty much got the parry stuff. Parrying is probably suggested, but you could also do this with Puri Puri Prisoner. Puri Puri Prisoner is like an amazing SSR for these types of fights. So is like Working Man Saitama, Moomin Rider, and right there, as you can see, I pretty much defeated him. And I did it with E-Iron. He is a pretty annoying boss, but at the end of the day, he's just a boss. As you can see, that's pretty much where we set off right there. That was pretty much it for that boss fight. And I don't have rank 15 yet, but that's pretty much it. Yep. So, if this guide helped you out, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. I will see you guys later. Take it easy and peace out.